is what you described that you're not going to tell us about today part of that technology pixie dust on top of your media that helps it scale?
Right. So I would, I don't know what the valuation is going to be, but I think one thing that's been interesting for me, because I've spent the last 15 years going back and forth between New York and Silicon Valley, is, people a lot of times in the media business look at Silicon Valley and get very envious, and they say, I'm, creating lots of content, and there's platforms there, and they get all this pixie dust, and the valuations are high. And I think we've taken the opposite view, which is, why don't we take technology and be very serious about it? Like if you were to really think about what the combination of the media business was, if you squish the middle of the country together, put Silicon Valley and New York together, and created the company we think we're going to create, what would it look like? And that's really how we look at the technology that we're building.
So how do you scale? I mean, can you scale?
Tell me that.
I think ask 3 or 4 ways you might get that.
I think, I'll use a television example, since I can't tell you what I'm going to not tell you. I think that when you look at the television channels and you think about the depth of content on there, if you have 300 channels, the content on there could be much deeper and could be much more individualized. And the web ops, if you think about the Twitters, the Facebooks, the Googles, the YouTubes, those things, the distribution has massively changed in the last couple of years on the internet. And when I think about when people ask me the question all the time, why are you doing content? It doesn't seem like it scales. And I look at the content from the distribution backwards. I don't look at what the formation of the content is. I look at, if you think about the distribution side of it, how would you set content up, the entire process of content to meet that distribution? And I think that's where the scale comes from. The scale actually doesn't come from thinking about the content, it comes from thinking about the distribution.
Okay. I think I'm following you.